It's another month, and as usual, we bring you an unforgettable episode of Beyond the Pole, broadcasting from our East South studios in Achimota, Ghana. Get ready for heartwarming stories and engaging discussions that will inspire you. Here are the headlines. On World Teachers Day, we probe into the story of Eunice Agyapong, a young educator whose passion, resilience, and love for children has transformed the future of an entire community. Vice Versa Media Ghana, partnering for hope in the fight against breast cancer, we highlight the inspiring work of Dr. Beatrice Wiafe. Our feature story, we spotlight the story of a young student entrepreneur who turns car ties into furniture. Our international headline, I link up to my colleague in Nairobi, Kenya. Brenda, please take it up.
Abina, here in Nairobi, photography is more than just taking pictures. It's a form of art. It helps you express yourself in ways that words cannot. With the rising number of unemployment amongst young people, I'm so happy to let you know that young people here in Nairobi Central Business District have taken upon themselves to create employment, as you can see behind me. So this is exactly what's going on in Nairobi, Abina.
In our paparazzi segment, we present a story from Street Congo, where Ghanaians share their opinions on breast cancer. We have these stories and updates in store for you. Stay tuned for more insight. My name is Abna Ewusiwa. Welcome back to Beyond the Pole on Vice Versa Media Ghana. We'll begin with World Teachers Day. On October 5, 2024, as the world honored teachers, we shine a light on Eunice Agyapong, a young educator whose passion, resilience, and love for children has transformed the future of an entire community.
Eunice Agyapong is a young teacher who was initially posted to a non-existent school in the eastern region of Ghana. Despite her hopes of being close to her elderly parent, she found herself assigned to Noka, a town where no school existed. Initially, starting with just 7 people in a church building, generously provided by a local pastor, the school enrollment has grown to 125 people in just 6 months and boasts 9 trained teachers.
All happened when I came to the community and I heard of their plight. He told me they have no school, and the school they attend to, the kids have to walk long distance and they have to cross the major road to the school as well. So when I heard of that, I was touched, because you walking far distance, even we that we were closer to the school, sometimes when you get to school you feel so tired because of your books, your house chores you do. So when I heard the kids have to walk several kilometers to attend school, I was touched. So I felt the need for us to have the school started. That was how I started the school.
Eunice Agyapong, a dedicated young teacher, overcame initial challenges to establish Noka MA Basic School. Her vision is clear: a premier Ghanaian institution with expanded infrastructure, ultra-modern facilities, and inspirational learning environment. To achieve academic excellence, Eunice is committed to attracting top teaching talent through competitive packages.
I felt the need to have the school set up, because a lot of kids were in the house.
Her latest endeavor involves contracting a 3-unit classroom block supported by her unwavering fundraising effort and personal investment.
So with the building we had, that is the 6-unit classroom block, I realized that it was only for the BS1 to BS6. So when we started admitting kids, we had a lot of kids from 3.5 years to 5 years, which will be the foundation of the school. So when we went to the building, we realized that when we moved to the building, the KGs won't get a place to learn. So I had it in mind that Then why don't we construct a 3-unit classroom for the kids? Me being part of them, because I am with them. I am with the KG department, and I see the challenges we face. So I thought it wise to collaborate with the community and start up with that project.
Some community members spoke to us.
According to Samuel Agyapong, Noka MA Basic School has seen tremendous growth since its inception. From a small start to our current flourishing student body, we are committed to supporting our teacher, Eunice, in building a 3-unit classroom block. The community is united, offering resources and land for potential senior high school and university development, ensuring a bright future for our youth. Kwejo Asabre emphasizes, we are eager to establish a permanent school structure. Currently, we are using a church building, which poses challenges. The church's need for worship space often forces the school to close, disrupting our academic routine. We are committed to creating a dedicated learning environment.
Anastasia Yeboah, one of our pioneering people of Noka MA Basic School, shared her thoughts with our journalist, Abena Ewusiwa.
I am grateful to be part of this school's journey. When we started, we were few, but now we've grown. Our teacher, Eunice, is dedicated and supportive. I am excited about the new classroom block project. Before this school, I had to walk miles to access education. Now, I can learn comfortably close to home.
Reporting from Noka in the eastern region of Ghana, Abena Ewusiwa.
I'm inspired by Eunice's story, and I hope you are too. Moving on to the next story. Vice Versa Media Ghana is partnering with Advocates Worldwide to tackle breast cancer. In light of this, we highlight the inspiring work of Dr. Beatrice Wiafe, a respected breast cancer surgeon and breast cancer advocate.
Breast cancer remains one of the most significant health challenges affecting women globally. In Ghana, Vice Versa Media Ghana has joined forces with leading breast cancer advocates to amplify awareness and highlight the importance of collaboration in prevention and treatment of breast cancer. At the center of this fight is Dr. Beatrice Wiafe, a renowned consultant breast surgeon and Chief Executive Officer of Peace and Love Hospital. Her remarkable dedication to saving lives from breast cancer makes her an influential voice in this year's breast cancer awareness campaign. In 2002, she founded Breast Care International, dedicated to educating women about breast cancer, providing diagnosis and treatment, and offering a lifeline to those in need.
As the world grapples with the growing impact of toxic waste, the need for sustainable practices has been more urgent. In the face of this challenge, Favor Oluma, a young innovative entrepreneur, is making a remarkable difference by transforming discarded car tires into stylish decor.
Meet Favor Oluma, a 25-year-old Nigerian entrepreneur who is rapidly emerging as a trailblazer in eco-friendly and sustainable design. Her innovative interior decor pieces, crafted from discarded car tires, are not only stylish, but are making waves both locally and internationally. Favor's journey is a true testament to the power of turning waste into wonder, echoing a movement for positive change. Favor takes us through her journey, from her initial dream job to the inspiration behind transforming discarded tires into art.
My dream job was to become a doctor. I wanted to study medicine, but then it didn't work out for me. So I got admission into Federal University of Technology, Mina, where I was given the course to study soil science and land management. So that was what I was currently studying. So during the lockdown, that was when this tire business started, because I was just at home. I wasn't doing anything. School was on break because of the COVID. So I decided to take it upon myself that, okay, let me start with the tires in my house. So I just came up with one tire and I started working on it. And that was how I was able to make something beautiful out of it. I made a post on it. To be very honest, I never knew this was going to go viral and people were going to like talk about it this much. But when I posted it, it went viral and a lot of people requested for it. Yes, upcycling is actually a very lucrative business because there are not much people into it. And
Favor Oluma's story is a reminder to us all that every challenge can be an opportunity if we dare to dream and take action. The future of sustainable art is brighter because of bold innovators like Favor, and she is just getting started.
That is very creative. The International Day of the Girl Child, a widely celebrated event in most countries, was observed on the 11th of October 2024. In this year's celebration, Vice Versa Media Ghana embarked on a quest to discover and analyze the progress of the girl child in the country.
On the International Day of the Girl Child, Vice Versa Media Ghana, aligning with UNICEF's theme, Girls' Vision for the Future, focused on the transformative power of education. Reverend Father George Obeng Appa, the Assistant Headmaster in charge of administration at Achimota School, shared valuable insights on initiatives implemented by the school to promote girl-child education and empowerment.
Achimota, the motto is that all may be one. So whatever we do, we look at it from the all-inclusiveness nature of, education. So whatever we are doing for the girl child, we make sure also do for the boy child. So from the onset, our motto has become the guiding principle, and that is what guides us in whatever we do over here. So we have a lot of programs on campus. We talk to the girls. We have clubs. We have the counseling unit that also talks to the girl child to help them at least become a better version of themselves. So if you're looking for that aspect, that is what we do at Achimota School.
Teachers also shared successful strategies and initiatives they've implemented to improve girls' educational experience in their classroom.
I would say that, you see, normally looking at my subject area, economics, I've seen something like girls at times being afraid of the subject because of the maths involved. So as a teacher, normally what I do is that I always make sure that I motivate them. I tell them that they have what it takes to also make it. And surprisingly, few students that I have taught have really proved that they are better when given the opportunity.
Look for an experienced person or an authority who is capable of handling your issues. Yes, because we can only do little. As of now, we are all young ladies who are learning and gradually moving into maturity. We don't have all the answers. So the best thing is to look out for authorities who are capable of helping you. And you can't talk about authorities without taking a look at our own parents. That's why it's very much advisable to have a good relationship with your parents so that you can be able to tell them all the difficulties you are having. Yeah.
The much anticipated Balkov 2024 festival is set to ignite the town of Goso, Ahafo region, on October 31st, bringing together a powerful celebration of Ghana's women cocoa farmers. On the phone is Mercy Sapoma, a representative from Sunyani district, to brief us on the festival.
Barkov's impact extends far beyond farming. The growing interest in Barkov to its legacy is the empowering of women. Many of our members have won awards for their contribution, and these achievements are inspiring more women to join us and build a lasting legacy. Cocoa is more than just a crop. It is a symbol of our resilience and determination. We've come together with a firm belief that this is our time to thrive. Barkov extends a warm invitation to everyone, farmers and non-farmers alike, to come witness firsthand the transformative impacts of the cocoa industry.
Ghana has been dealing with a significant job deficit, leading to high youth migration. The government has set up 16 public employment centers to address unemployment through the Ghana Jobs and Skill Project.
The commissioning of the public employment sectors, which took place at the Atibubu in the Bono East region, saw the sector minister, Honorable Ignatius Bafuowa, chiefs and elders, and other dignitaries in attendance. This project is considered one of the main forms of support for the government's top priority agenda of upgrading skills among the country's population, creating more and better quality jobs, and improving job outcome for the youth. The Sector Minister, Honorable Ignatius Bafowa, gives a brief background.
This ceremony today is a symbolic commissioning of all the 16 public employment centers built across the nation. My joy is not in the physical building, but what it will be used for. Employers can now put their available vacancies on the portal for job seekers to apply for without stress.
You are encouraged to visit the job portal for any employment opportunities. Now to our international story, we cross over to Nairobi, Kenya, where my colleague Brenda is on standby to give us details. Brenda, over to you.
Thank you, Abina. 2 years ago, creatives were required to apply for licenses from the Kenya Film and Classifications Board just to operate a camera here in town. A directive from Nairobi County Governor Johnson Sakaja, however, overturned all laws that prohibited videography, and right now, creatives are free to go about their work, but responsibly. Photography in Nairobi's Central Business District is rapidly gaining popularity as young people have gone ahead to create employment for themselves. Strolling through the streets in the Kenyan capital of Nairobi, you are likely to observe a vibrant youth presence, especially over the weekends when the bustling city typically experiences a lull in foot traffic. Nairobi city center has in recent months seen an influx of street photographers with a business booming among young people. I met Brian Omondi, a street photographer next to Kencom bus station.
Before then we started, tulianza tu like tulipenda tu picha. Hata sisi tulianza tu kupiga picha kama watu wa street. But then we were like, oh, so it can be this good. Let us try it out. So we hustled here and there. At least we purchased a camera. Actually, before then, tulianza na simu. Where we used to shoot people. Tulikuwa tunapiga watu picha na masimu. So then tukachanga ikakuwa vizuri, tukakuwa na a group of people wakakuja tukanunua kamera. Hii yote tumefanya out of. Unajua kuna skill tulisomea. All the easy crafting imetoka kwa akili. Ukiona tumefikisha hii level ni juu tunaipenda.
The kind of freedom you're seeing right now was non-existent 2 years ago because creatives were required to apply for licenses from the Kenya Film and Classifications Board just to operate a camera here in CBD today. But a directive from Nairobi County Governor Johnson Sakaja overturned all laws prohibiting videography and photography in Nairobi's city. And right now, creatives are free to do whatever they please, but responsibly.
I'm an engineer. Yeah, man, photographers you see in the streets, it's not that they're not educated. There's no jobs. But the thing is, if you want to start photography, you have to get the right, best equipment in the market, you see? And secondly, fitness, you have to have it, you see? Because standing in the streets like 13 to 12 hours is not easy. And try to convince people so you can break that money never comes easily. Fitness, you must be friendly, you must know how to sell and market, because if you come and stand, even if you have a mirrorless Sony, nobody will come to you. So you have to be talkative. You have to understand sales and marketing in the street, because you're not employed. You have to do it your own. You have to market and you have to sell to get clients.
This is a typical Sunday in the streets of Nairobi, and you can see this particular street next to Nation Center is filled with young people just doing their things. This is what the freedom looks like from the Nairobi County Government's office, enabling creatives to just go about their day, to record themselves, to create content, and to make a living honestly. The content creation street is what they call it, as dozens of TikTokers gather to create their latest videos. Some cinematographers and photographers who lack professional equipment are still on call, collaborating with these creatives to make ends meet. One of the coolest things about photography is the ability to freeze moments in time. These young people's ambition is priceless. Watch out, because the youth in Nairobi are turning their hobbies and passion into profitable ventures while making their dreams into reality. My name is Brenda Nyambura. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Brenda. Up next is paparazzi segment. Nanajwa is on standby in Studio B. Nanajwa, please take it up.
Thank you, Abna. Welcome to the paparazzi segment. I am Nana Agyapong. Now, when you see me seated in this chair, you know it's about to go down. Yes, beautiful people, it's about to go down. Just like we always do on the paparazzi segment, we delve into the interesting beats which were featured on our flagship programs this month. And today I'll be talking about street convo and fun fact. Usually, I do this with a familiar face. His name is Jude Bertram Bachman. Hi, Jude.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're grateful to be alive.
Jude, now you know this month of October, Vice Versa Media Ghana, we have dedicated ourselves, right, to championing the breast cancer awareness fight. We have done so much. Just on the 17th of October, we hosted the X-Space Dialogue on breast cancer, especially men leading the charge against breast cancer. And so we took to the street on one of our flagship programs, Street Convo. Watching the video, I had one question. Jude, why do men love breast? Why? It's about to go down, guys. Guys, it's about to go down.
All right. Everything is a source. So we go straight to the good book and to the book of Isaiah 66 verse 11, and it reads, "For you will nurse and be satisfied at her comforting breasts." I don't think you got that. Let me repeat again. "For you will nurse and be satisfied at her comforting breast." It continues, "You will drink deeply and delight in her overflowing abundance." And can we get an amen?
Amen. Amen. But did you have to be so dramatic about this?
Oh, yes. Oh,
yes. Why read the scripture to me, though? I asked you one question. Why do you guys love breast?
Yes, you see that when you asked me the question about my name, you have to go to the Genesis. Okay. Then go to the Exodus and see where all this formation and everything came from. When you were born, you suckled at your mom's what?
Breast.
Good. You grow up as a man. Let's move to the male side. You grow up as a man, and then you are torn. You are torn from it. Because your mom is your father's what? Wife. And now you seek, you as a man, you seek for it. And now, do you know why you seek for it? Because breasts, as my dear man says, Kwabena, breasts is life.
Anyways, guys, let's quickly watch this video and find out, right, what those young men make of this question we asked them.
Me and me jina we nye penofo nkwa me peto me sa penofo me sa po ba woso wa because o sa ba me na mkwa manity because e ya se de eto de woda ho pra penofo so woda ho a ede
enufo akoye se oba de onufo na se oni be bibi na wawro no ho a ase ama ofufo ye ma wo kwan me de me penufo pa so kata nufo so kran hwa me kotimbele manage uniform because oduma kuma bo ade no bo we akola akura na uniform na start from infancy uniform na best start we say akopin so be do stage bias na we dey answer na wagya uniform ti be me bia ni uniform kopin so be wu e na ma uniform no so ye ade bia oduma kuma abo ade no bo ni ye ba dware wo nware no fu de e bia ho akono nti ma manage uniform.
Anyway, moving away from that topic, we move on to fun facts. And on fun facts, as we do as always, we discuss the achievements and the good doings of some of the amazing personalities that are in our country and are doing really good. And this month, we featured quite a lot of people, but one of our highlights was a very young, very beautiful, very intelligent young dancer who is making waves around the world. But before I share anything on her, I'd like to move to AJ and ask her what she thinks of our little star. What do you think, AJ?
Afronitaaa. She's doing so well. When I look at her video, a young lady at the age, she's done so well for herself. She's now the CEO of a dance academy, training young ladies, right, to be so confident in themselves. And it's beautiful to actually watch a young lady do so much for herself. It's beautiful.
It's really,
infusing the contemporary dance with the African or the Ghanaian dance. It's just exceptional, actually.
And that nothing she did with the little girl at the talent show, wow, that blew my mind. I didn't
Abigail.
even know. Yeah, Abigail. I didn't even know that they had that competition going. And to finish in third place, I mean, whew.
She put in Ghana there on the map. Brilliantly done.
Very brilliantly done. And I really love the fact that you did mention she has a school for kids, and that is building confidence in themselves that yes, whatever we put our mind to, we can do it. And it's something really amazing to be doing at such an age as she is.
I mean, hitherto, dance wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
We had no respect for dance.
Hey.
When we see people dancing, we feel like you're wasting your time.
They don't have anything to do with their lives, so they're just dancing.
But now there is purpose to dance.
I know.
If you're dancing, you know that, okay, this is the height. I can actually do more with whatever I'm doing at the moment. That's actually, this lady, I don't know, she's my favorite dancer.
Right.
So this is how we wrap up the paparazzi segment. I am Nana Agyapong, and I did this with
the most fabulous, the most attractive, the most handsome Bertram G. Bachman.
Up next is the VVMG Connect. Stay tuned.
All right, welcome back to another segment of the VVMG Connect. It's good to be back. It's always good to be back to you, our cherished viewers. And as we all know, VVMG is where we connect with our followers, hear what they're thinking, know what they're thinking, and then share it with you guys. And this month, we have some really interesting comments because this month we tackled something really amazing and something that really needs to be talked about a lot more: breast cancer awareness. And trust me when I tell you that a lot of people, a lot of men do not know that they are also at risk of breast cancer, which is why we here at Vice Versa Media Ghana decided that going with the theme Men Leading the Charge, which is also in tandem with the World Health Organization's theme for this year's Awareness Month: no one should suffer breast cancer alone. And it was amazing hearing all the replies and things we heard from people on the streets, which brings us to the comments and the videos that we had on Street Convo. And this month on Street Convo, we asked some really interesting questions, which, to start with, why do men love breasts? I mean, it's a whole conversation. AJ and I have already had this conversation. I know you've heard what I think, but you know what? Let's go ahead and hear what the comment section thinks about this question. All right, so we have Felix the Orator. He says, "Me, I can't wait for no bra day." That is a man who is, let me just leave it there. Now we have Yaokunedu. He says that, hey, we are part of the breast cancer now. Don't worry, we'll press it for them. They shouldn't worry at all. That is from Yaokunedu. I don't know what he's trying to insinuate there, but that to me sounds like a very good initiative. Now we have Charlene, who has a question for men, and she goes like, what is it with men and breasts? I think, I don't know whether she's related to AG or something, but as I have said, and I know a lot of men will agree with me on this, breast is life. End of statement. Come on, end of statement. Breast is life. Anyway, that's it for Street Convo. But let's move on to fun facts. Well, fun facts, as we all know, fun facts, we highlight a few personalities in the country who are actually doing so well in their endeavors and are doing so much good in their communities. And this month, one of our highlights was Afronitaaa. Afronitaaa is a very, very talented young dancer and creative in the Ghanaian dance space. And she's been doing some amazing work. At the age of 20, she's already the CEO of a dance academy, an academy that's training young kids to become dancers and be confident in who they are and who they want to be. Now, if that isn't something, I don't know what is. Now, let me just stop babbling and let's just move on to the comment section. After we featured her on Fun Facts, let's see what her fans and other people had to say. We have It's Maureen, and she came out with a really loud shout out. That's our star girl. And I mean, that is really our star girl, doing some amazing work on the dance floor. Now, we go to Mo is here, and he says, I just feel the girl too much. One day I go marry him. I think you'll be in a long queue, Mo. You'll be in a very long queue. There are a lot of people who want to marry her. Anyway, let's move on to Queen Belle. All right, Queen Belle says, Afronitaaa, take me to UK. And this is how she spells the UK. Youkay. I mean, that's an interesting way to spell the UK. But I mean, it's amazing. She did go to the one of the world's biggest stage, Britain's Got Talent, and she placed third alongside with her dance partner, a little girl called Abigail. And they wowed the world stage with their craft, and they also promoted the world through their dance. They also promoted Ghana through their dance and their culture. And if that isn't something, she's achieving so much and at such a young age. Trust me, this is more than amazing. This is extraordinary, and this is what Vice Versa Media Ghana is about. It's about the young, it's about the active, it's about what we are doing to drive change in our society. And unfortunately, this brings us to the end of VVMG Connect. Meet us again next time. I'm sure we'll meet again in the comment section. Remember, leave your comments down there, make it interesting. Let's see what you think, what you want to see in our next segments and everything. But for now, my name is Bertram G. Buckman. See you later.
That was great. Thank you, Jude. This concludes our latest edition of Beyond the Poll. But our conversation doesn't end here. Join us next time for more thought-provoking stories and insight from East South Achimota, Accra, Ghana. My name is Abna Ewusua. Stay tuned, stay informed, and keep exploring. Vice Versa Media Ghana, where the stories continue.